What is up? It's Avery. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I went from this to this. Can you even tell? This lighting does not do it justice. This is my self-tanning routine.
I'm literally upset that you can't even see how big of a difference it is. I think it was just because of the lighting and also because I filmed the after part right after I was done putting it on. So I didn't let it set or anything because I just wanted to show you guys the results. But I'm going to insert some Instagram pictures that I took using the before and after of using Loving Tan. And also, I didn't mention this at the beginning, I only mentioned this in the end, but this video is actually sponsored by Loving Tan. So thank you so much to them for sponsoring, because I haven't even said this in the video yet, but that is the brand of tanner that I use, so you'll see that.
I'm going to show you guys how I self-tan, what products I use, how I do it, other tips. So let's get started. I just got out of the shower and I also shaved and exfoliated literally my whole body. For exfoliating, I used a loofah, but Loving Tan actually has an actual exfoliating glove. My dog thought it was hers, so she tore that to shreds real quick. Thanks, Evie. I just use a loofah. I do recommend the glove though. It's just really nice. It gets all the dead skin off. I used it a few times before my dog tore it to shreds. I have a few different Loving Tan products. I have this one, which is just a regular bronzing mousse. And then I also have this one. They're both in the color medium. The difference is that this one just dries a lot quicker. So I'm going to be using this one because I'm actually filming a different video later. My bed sheets are also white and I want to go lay down. They also have one other product. This is just kind of like a lotion or a moisturizer. It says Bronze Shimmer Luminous Cream Instant Color, which is fancy. This is also in the color medium. Obviously they do have more shades, but the darker you go, the darker it's gonna be. And since I'm very pale, I just go with shade medium. Now for the actual tanning part. So there are a few key things that you can't not do. Always use a mitt, always, or else your hands are just going to hate you. I thought this video was important to make because I am one of those people that just gets anxious about stuff like this, self-tanning and messing it up and just looking weird after. The first time I ever self-tan, I was going to a shoot and it was an hour before the shoot and I was just panicking and I didn't know what to do and I didn't know what to use and my mom had to help me just because I don't know, I was scared, okay? I was scared. So like I said, tip number one, always use a glove. Tip number two, you can't see, but I have a towel underneath me just in case some of this spills. I don't want to get it on my wood floor or your carpet or whatever it is. Steps number whatever I'm on. I already did this, but always exfoliate. It is important to exfoliate because if you don't, your self-tanner will cling on to the dead skin and then it just looks really patchy. For a long time I was like, why does my self-tanner look so rough? And my mom was like, well, did you exfoliate? And I was like, no. And she's like, okay, well, there's your solution. Exfoliate. It's important just to get all the dead skin off. Very first to start, I like to start with my arms just to get started. So I'm just going to do about 2 pumps. With this, a little bit goes a long way, so definitely make sure you don't use too much or that will not be good. Another reason why I particularly like this brand of self-tanner is because it's not super orange. You'd think that you'd want to be more orange when you are tanning, but the truth is that you want to be more olive because that is the natural skin tone, I guess. So when you're rubbing it in, it's important to go in circles over and over again until it all seems blend it out. Also, places like your armpits and what else, your knees, you do want to make sure that you self-tan those because if you don't, then it will just be super light. It doesn't make it super dark and weird. It just makes it look natural with the rest of your skin tone. I don't know why being tan just raises my self-esteem. If it doesn't for you, that's fine, but I just really like being tan. I like the way that it looks with my eyes and my hair color. I'm definitely not telling you that you have to self-tan. If you like your skin color, that's great. But if you want to self-tan, go for it. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the other arm and the rest off camera, I think, because it will just be hard. I have to put it literally all over my body, so. Hold on, I'm gonna move this over here so possibly you can see better. I need to wax my mustache. Another good thing about self-tanning is it makes your teeth look whiter. I just barely finished self-tanning, so I'm not perfect at it, obviously. It's hard to do it by yourself. If you have someone to help you, especially doing like your back, I recommend, but no one is here to help me, so it obviously doesn't look perfect, but I definitely like the results of being tan. Once again, this video is sponsored by Loving Tan, so thank you so much to them for sponsoring. I will have links and stuff down below for their website, so make sure to go check them out if you want to check out some self-tanner. This is what my finished tan looks like. I seriously... I'm not wearing pants. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like routines, I guess, just let me know. Comment them down below. Thank you to Loving Tan for sponsoring, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Mwah.
All I am is a man.